I've been seeing 24 FPS films and awards since almost 10 years now. A lot of things has changed. The quality has changed a lot. I see much more professionalism in the works of the students. I see them more ready for joining the industry right after their films.
I've been involved from maybe the first year. And it's been that every year I get a mail from Sanjeev Ayakar. I already know, I said that time of the year, I know that 24 FPS is happening. So as far as Evolve is concerned, I think they have really, if I see the quality of the work that the students have started showing up, even if you see, I just saw the matte painting section and I came, I think there's a very big positive difference in the artists or the students now. Okay, there is a focus on the learning of the art, which I feel is working well for MAAC.
I was part of the MAAC Institute as such when it actually started, I think 15-16 years back. I was part of the MAAC team which began this whole journey of this institute part. Unfortunately, couldn't be part of it in the later stages, but always felt good when MAAC and MAAC students, when they actually perform and become part of the industry. I wish all of them all the best for every student actually, for their future. And I'm looking forward for getting more and more students from these MAAC institutes for the team I'm working.
I came here during 2011, I think, when we received the 24 FPS Award for Ravan for Best VFX. At that time, I was not part of jury, but this time I'm part of jury, and I really liked their approach. Basically, the way they categorize each and every department, like you see modeling, animation, effects, skiing. I mean, the structure is correct. You know, they take kind of one of the Hollywood movies shot, and they kind of trying to recreate everything. Like they have a chroma studio, which is amazing and all that. So students can recreate everything. Sure. I think that's the way to go. And
so Prime Focus's association with MAAC and 24 FPS is quite long. We've been seeing the whole evolution of the awards itself and MAAC itself over the last few years. We have a lot of students that join Prime Focus in various divisions across Prime Focus World, Prime Focus doing conversion, doing visual effects, animation, and I truly believe in bringing up the fresh talent and introducing new people to the industry. So 24 FPS helps in actually getting all the artists together to actually work on projects. And I'm happy to say this year's projects have again raised the mark again, and the energy out here is just beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic being here for 24 FPS for the second year in a row. I've been glad, and it's an honor for me to be a part of the jury for the 24 FPS annual awards, and it just keeps getting better and bigger and more grander, and more power to Team MAAC, Team Aptech, and all the students that make up for this awards night.
I think they know their job very well. They're doing a very fantastic job. And I think they have a lot more industry people being involved with them. I think that's what's working well for them.
Us as an industry professional, the only thing will be train them in a studio environment as much as possible, so that when they join studios or take up jobs, they actually start understanding the kind of pipelines we are working in, the kind of work pressure we are working in, and the creatives and the expectations everybody has on that part. Thanks.
what I saw in award functions and all this, amazing. I think they'll need little guidance from professionals. I think every institute should have professional guys who come from the best studios. They'll be really best to kind of give some lectures and teach them exactly about the industry, how it works, because you don't get much time. What they need to learn, I think the most important thing is they need to see through camera, not through their eyes exactly, because camera changes and camera is not as like you say, eyes are kind of 50 times faster, 50 times better. But the camera, the way it captures things and all that is different than the way eye sees it. So they need to do photography, free time, they should do more and more photography and learn about the lighting.
MAAC is already doing great, and probably I have a little advice if they can. They have a lot of franchisees right now, so there's a lot of institutes in different places. Probably they could gather a lot of energies from different places, have a full-time school somewhere, probably in Mumbai, where some of the students who are really serious about learning animation, they can study animation full-time, because it requires that kind of education, that kind of seriousness and time devotion. Doing a part-time course like 2 hours a day, alternate days, it solves the purpose but not really. Don't run behind the job, run behind excellency, and just enjoy your work a lot, and it will automatically show in your work.
For students, I think they are good at what they are doing, animation, modeling and all that, but they need to watch movies, more and more movies, not just because movies are good or bad. They need to watch every kind of movie and see the editing pattern, where the punchline is, where the shot, how shot works, how VFX shot works, how much duration you need to give. Like some of the shot when you're doing a major shots and all that, how much you need to put effort, because how much you're going to show, you need to put that much effort. You just can't build a whole city just for the one shot. And I feel, with every institute, they need one line producer who kind of, understand this. That will really, really help them later on.
Advice to the young students who are coming into this industry: it's a passion-driven industry. It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work, but that pleasure that you get, or the satisfaction that you get of watching your stuff on the big screen, is just fantastic. So keep up the good work and all the best.
Of course, this is a creative industry. There is a lot of room for everybody to improve. But I would advise the students to see more of the international work and interact more with the industry people. There's a lot of resources nowadays, online, offline, where you can interact with people who are actually working in the industry. Get to know what kind of quality is required to be hired in the companies, and really take this seriously.
I always tell people that there's just one thing that you can do, and that's work hard, keep at it, don't give up. Perseverance is probably the key to wherever you want to go. And there are 3 things that I always tell people: insistence, consistency, persistence. There's no substitute to hard work. If you think, oh, I'm super talented, I'm super cool, and I know this one, and I think I can take it easy, then that's really a very, very wrong approach. Animation is very exciting when we see it on TV, when we see it on the large screen. It's probably very, very fascinating, but there's so much of back-breaking affair that goes on in the background. So if you're getting into animation, be ready to work really, really, really hard. It's awesome seeing your results, but it's also a lot of blood and sweat. So more power to you guys, and good luck to whatever you guys are doing.